Namaste. Today let's talk about portals. Every year, a number of portals open between the earth and certain constellations and certain stars in the sky. The most famous in the modern times is the Lion Gate. This portal is opening on July 28th. It will close around August 12th. Though the energy of this portal, the direct line of connection between Earth and planet Sirius, happens on August 8th. This is the portal of manifestation, the portal of abundance. This occurs when the sun aligns with the star Sirius. Sirius is considered the spiritual sun. So we have the Earth, and then there is an alignment with the Orion's belt and with the star Sirius. And when this alignment is totally in order, at that time a powerful energetic gateway happens that enhances spiritual awareness, manifestation, and personal transformation. See, Leo symbolizes strength, courage, self-expression, and the number 8. August 8 is 8-8. Carries the numerological significance of infinity, abundance, power. Now, the worship of the Orion's belt of Sirius comes from Egyptian cosmology. The time the Sirius star became visible in the sky was the time the Nile flooded. So, naturally, it carries an association of rebirth, regeneration, abundance, renewal, fertility, represented by goddess Sobdet. In modern days, we do not worship Sobdet, but we do worship abundance. We do worship fertility. So it has morphed, transformed into a portal for manifestation, for meditation, for connecting with the higher consciousness, often through rituals like meditating on yellow crystals. Citrine is associated with abundance, so is amber. Then there are herbs that are used like magod, sunflower, and there are other Leo related symbols. In fact, when I do my meditation for Lionsgate portal, I meditate on lions. Lion cubs. They're adorable. Now, let us talk about it in context with Vedic astrology. In Vedic astrology, the sun enters Leo, which is its Swashitra, or its own house, around 16th, 17th. That's slightly later than Western astrology, where Leo season begins around July 23rd. Thus, when the actual Lionsgate portal opens, as per Vedic astrology, we are in Cancer, Kark, and we transition into Leo later. Cancer is ruled by the moon. It emphasizes emotions, intuition, nurturing, and mother. So, I think there is a parallel here, because when we are talking about inner abundance, nurture, and mother, and security, we are definitely associating with certain energies which are connected with comfort and abundance. So I would think that as per the Indian or the Vedic astrology, we are focusing on inner abundance, inner reflection, and of course manifestation. Once the sun enters Leo, the strength grows from there. There are the themes of confidence, leadership, self-expression, which all resonate with the Lionsgate portal, the Leonine energy. This transition enhances the potential of the portal for personal empowerment. Just consider, we are going from nurture and security into leadership. So we are all charged up and we are ready to take the world. Now let's talk about numerology, the number 8. In Vedic astrology, the number 8 is the number of Saturn, the planet of discipline, structure, karma. 8 carries the numerological vibration of power, abundance, transformation. Number 8, when we draw it like this, it is the infinity symbol. Additionally, in Vedic tradition, number 8 is Lord Krishna's number. He is the 8th child of Devaki and Vasudev. The connection infuses the date with spiritual significance. suggesting divine protection, transformation. I also feel that Saturn's influence suggests political developments requiring patience, restructuring, accountability, such as reforms and addressing systematic issues. Now, let's talk about the year 2025. When it is reduced, it reduces to the number 9. 9 is governed by Mangal, Mars. This is courage. It's also conflict and assertive action. We are seeing a lot of conflict on the planet right now. And this portal, be prepared. I am just warning, putting this information out there. That this portal, when it opens, can amplify political activism, bold policy moves, particularly in capitals, in places which are tied to Leo's themes of leadership and visibility. So when we are talking about high profile presidential candidates, leaders, high profile prime ministers, places where the governments have their offices, administrative offices, we can see a lot of political activism over there. There can be revelations, there can be a lot of sleaze, a lot of secrets, unsavory secrets being revealed. Nowadays, nations are not the only places where these themes play out. These themes will also play out in places where there are large companies like Big Pharma and technological companies. Like you can see places like Hyderabad, Bangalore, abroad places like the Silicon Valley, places like Hollywood, which are going to see a lot of disruption. Now let's talk about the nakshatras. Magh. Sirius is central to the Lionsgate portal and it corresponds closely with the nakshatra Magh. Magh is ruled by Ketu, the south node. And Ketu is strongly associated with Pitri, ancestors. That is legacy, spiritual authority, inner power. The symbol is the throne, which aligns to the royal Leo energy, the energy of the portal. On August 8th, the sun may still be with Ashlesha or transiting to Magh, depending on the exact timing. Ashlesha is ruled by Mercury, which is intense and transformative. And this is because Buddha is Vakri, Mercury is retrograde. We have introspection, shedding of old patterns. That is the energy. And this again is a focus on personal growth. Once in Magh, the sun's energy is more direct. It aligns closely to the portal's themes of leadership, spiritual reawakening. Now, Mercury retrograde is happening in Leo. Mercury is still retrograde in August and it goes direct around August 11th. This retrograde aligns with the introspective and manifesting energy of the Lionsgate portal. Actually, it is the time to rewrite old scripts related to visibility, to self-worth. Mercury retrograde may temper the boldness of the Leo season. Leo energy is very bold. It is very aggressive. But Mercury retrograde encourages careful reflection before we act on manifestations. How do we harness the Leo energy so as to activate the portal? I think meditation is the best way to do it. Meditate on the sun during sunrise, focusing on the goals. Visualize a lion or the radiance of the sun. This will help you connect with the lion's energy, the Leo's energy. I would suggest that you walk into the park at sunrise, face east, raise your head up to the first rays of the sun. Visualize the grandeur, the magnificence of a lion and meditate on your goals. Meditate on Krishna. Remember 8. Sri Krishna can help you amplify spiritual vibrations. And then when you come back from your walk to the park, you can write your intentions down in the journal, reflecting on what you want to manifest, what you want to heal, what you want to release. In fact, whenever you do a meditation, after that, write it down and put them in 3 headings. What I want to see in my life, what I want to manifest. The second column is what I want to heal in life. And the third column is what I want to release in life. We all have baggage that we want to release. Once we write it down, it is done. Just put this one line beneath it. It is done. So it is, so it is, so it is. And you will see that the quality of your life really goes up. And be specific. We are in Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde, it may give us a lot of heartache. But one thing it teaches us is how to be brief and how to be clear in our expressions. Mercury retrograde encourages clarity. The crystals you can use for this are golden yellow, citrine, amber. They align with the sun's energy. Traditionally in Vedic astrology, manik or ruby is considered a gemstone for the sun. To enhance confidence, consult a Vedic astrologer for suitability. Not all gemstones are suited to everybody. If your sun is in a bad place in your horoscope, then it will give a bad result. So be very careful. You can use symbols instead of gemstones. Honestly, using baby lions, take a sticker of baby lion and put it on your car, or using sunflower or sandalwood. These can also help you. Now, Lion's Gate portal will affect all zodiac signs, but its impact depends on where Leo falls in your Vedic chart. For example, I'm just giving you 3 birth signs. Aries, this is 5th house energy. When you are writing down your goals for manifestation, focus on creativity and self-expression. Start new projects or pursue romantic connections. Cancer, you are emotional. It's all about security and home life for you. And right now, Leo is in your 2nd house. So you can manifest financial stability and family harmony. Capricorn, this is 8th house energy for you, Capricorn. And 8th house is telling us that it is time to release old patterns. Transform your partnerships. In fact, transform your life. Reflect on deep emotional bonds. And because there is Mercury retrograde ongoing, reflect deeply before acting on manifestation. Number 8 is Saturn's number. It tells us to be cautious. Do not take shortcuts. Do not jump into anything impulsively. Planned progress is long lasting. In conclusion, I would say that Lion's Gate portal is very popular in New Age spirituality, but traditional Jyotish does not acknowledge it. However, Sirius is aligning with the sun. This is astronomically real. The spiritual interpretation you take, you're free to draw heavily from Western astrology, Egyptian cosmology, or go the Vedic way and focus on the nakshatras. Whatever way you do, our Vedic astrology always asks us to have goals. Focus on sankalp and karma. And so does Lion's Gate portal. So why don't we align both these thoughts and use this time of this portal opening to focus on our goals and renew them. If you want a personalized analysis, example where Leo falls in your Vedic chart, or for specific mantras or a puja, you can provide me with your birth details, date, time and place, and I can tailor the response to you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, press the bell icon, and we'll meet in another video. Until next time, Namaste.